Hi guys, for today's video, pag-uusapan natin ang isang bagay na completely magbabago ng perspective ninyo as a virtual assistant. Dalawang VAs with the same skills, same experience, same training, pero yung isa kumikita ng 15,000 pesos per month while yung isa nakakakuha ng 100,000 pesos. What's the difference? Hindi yan about luck, hindi rin about connections. It's about what type of VA are you. So here's my challenge for you. Ano ba talaga yung type ng VA ka? By the end of this video, makikita nyo exactly kung saan kayo right now and how to level up para makuha nyo yung worth nyong rate. We're going to break down yung 4 types of virtual assistants. Yung lazy VA, yung reactive VA, yung proactive VA, and yung class S VA. Kung gusto nyong malaman which one pays the most and how to get there, panoorin nyo to hanggang dulo. At kung gusto nyong manalo ng 1,000 pesos GCash, don't forget to comment para magkaroon kayo ng entry sa ating 1,000 pesos GCash raffle. Let's start with the bottom 2 types. Yung pwedeng palitan ng clients tomorrow without thinking twice. Type 1 is yung lazy VA. These are VAs na pipiliin lang yung easy task. Ayaw nilang mahirapan sa work na need ng real commitment or effort. I've seen VAs na nag-decline ng projects kasi sabi nila, it's too much work. Ayaw nila mag-learn ng new systems. Here's what happens. May client na nag-offer sa kanila ng data entry project na pwedeng mag-lead sa bigger opportunities. Pero because kailangan mag-learn ng new system or CRM system, nag-pass sila. They rather stick sa simple copy-paste task na peanuts lang yung bayad. Why do they stay underpaid? Because clients see them as disposable. Anyone can do basic tasks. May maraming VA na willing gawin yung same work for the same low rate. Yung red flag behaviors, obvious naman. They're always finding excuses. Wala akong time mag-learn yan. Pwede ba someone else na lang ang mag-handle ng complicated stuff? Yung output nila minimal effort, maximum complaints. But let's get this straight. Being a lazy VA is a choice na nag-keep sa inyo sa broke territory. Now, type 2, yung reactive VAs. These are yung mga waiting game masters. They will only react based sa request ng superior nila and need ng constant micromanaging. I had a client na nagkwento about their VA na after mag-finish ng task, uupo lang doon. No initiative, no thinking ahead. Just, I'm done, what's next every single time. This creates yung micromanagement trap. Yung kailangan yung client mag-spoon feed ng every instruction, explain ng every detail, and basically gawin yung half ng thinking para sa VA. After a while, yung boss gets tired. It's exhausting mag-manage ng someone na hindi makapag-think for themselves. You know you are reactive VA if constantly kayo nag-a-ask ng ano nang susunod na gagawin ko instead na mag-suggest kayo kung anong sa tingin nyo yung dapat na gawin next. You wait for problems na mangyari instead na i-prevent sila. You follow instructions exactly pero never mag-think about improving your process. Here's yung reality check. Both lazy and reactive VAs get fired first when budgets get tight. They stay sa lowest rates because they provide yung lowest value. Clients know na they can find 10 more VAs just like them sa kahit saang freelancing platform. These types are replaceable because hindi sila nag-solve ng problems. They just do tasks, and in today's market, tasks can be automated or outsourced sa someone cheaper. So whether you're avoiding hard work or waiting matel kung anong gagawin nyo, you're stuck sa replaceable category. But don't worry, we're going to show you how to level up. Now, here's where things get interesting. Proactive VAs are completely different animals. Hindi nila kailangan i-manage because they know how to do their work timely and can make better decisions. What makes them different? They anticipate needs instead na mag-wait ng instructions, while yung reactive VAs nag-a-ask ng what's next, yung proactive VAs 3 steps ahead na agad, nagpaplano ng next phase ng project. Let me give you an example. May kilala akong VA na napapansin niya na bumababa yung social media management ng client niya. Instead na mag-wait na manotice ng client and assign yung sa kanya yung task, nag-research siya ng problem, nag-identify ng peak posting times para sa audience nila, and nag-present ng solution with a new content calendar. Yung client sobrang na-impress. Binigyan siya ng raise on the spot. Yun yung proactive difference. Hindi lang sila nag-complete ng task, they improve processes. So paano kayo mag-transition from reactive to proactive? It starts with increasing yung attention to detail nyo. Before kayo mag-submit ng anything, double-check everything. Look for errors, inconsistencies, or ways to make it better. Proactive VAs never send their first draft. They always check it for the better. Kailangan nyo din mag-learn na gumamit ng tools na makakatulong sa inyo mag-make ng better decisions. AI assistants can help kayo mag-research and analyze data. CRM systems can show patterns sa customer behavior, and project management tools can help makita yung bigger picture and mag-plan ahead. Start making logical decisions based on data. Hindi lang sundin yung orders blindly. If yung client nyo mag-ask na mag-post sa social media at 2 p.m. every day, pero yung analytics shows na 6 p.m. gets 3 times more engagement, suggest nyo yung change with the data para ma-back up ninyo. Here are yung practical steps na pwede nyong implement this week. Before kayo mag-ask ng what's next, suggest 2 to 3 options with your recommendations. Instead na sabihin, I finished yung email campaign. What should I do now? Sabihin nyo, I finished yung email campaign and based sa open rates, I think we should create a follow-up sequence para sa mga hindi nag-click. I can also start working on next week's content or update yung customer database. Which would you prefer? Document processes and suggest improvements. Every time kayong mag-complete ng task, write down yung steps and then look for ways to make it faster, more accurate, or more effective. Client love VAs that make their business run smoother. Use analytics or data para ma-support nyo yung suggestion nyo. Huwag lang sabihin, I think we should try this. Sabihin nyo, the data shows na post with images gets 40% more engagement. So I recommend we add visuals sa lahat ng content natin this month. Pero here's yung biggest shift. Kailangan nyo mag-think na kayo yung may-ari ng business. Hindi lang kayo yung magtatrabaho pa sa business. When you have ownership mentality, you start caring about results. Hindi lang yung task. You start thinking about revenue, customer satisfaction, and long-term growth. Para sa Filipino VAs na nagsisimula, especially those without degrees, this is your ticket to higher rates. Hindi nyo kailangan ng college diploma para maging proactive. You need curiosity, attention to detail, and yung willingness mag-learn. Start with small improvements and document yung results ninyo. Show clients kung paano yung suggestion nyo na nag-save sa kanilang time or nag-increase ng profits. Proactive VAs gets paid more because they solve problems before they become expensive. They save their clients time and money. They make recommendations na nag-increase ng profits. That's why clients are willing to pay ng premium rates for them. At the top of the pyramid are Class S VAs. These aren't just VAs. They are team leaders disguised as VAs. They know how to make your team work and make difficult decisions. They know what's important and what's not and can easily adapt to difficult situations. Yung attention to detail nila ay extremely high and they decide based sa data and logical reasoning. Class S VAs, hindi sila nanguhula. They analyze, they look at metrics, trends, and patterns para mag-make ng recommendations na actually nag-work. Let me share you some real impact stories. Classes VAs are being commended ng team nila for their effort. Sila ang go-to person para sa training ng new team members. And sila rin ang nag-create ng systems na ginagamit ng entire company. They take responsibility for everybody and can fill yung shoes ng higher-ups nila whenever is needed. When supervisors are unavailable, Classes VAs step up and make sure na walang nagiging problema. Hindi sila nagpapanik when new challenge comes up. They assess yung situation. Nag-research sila ng solutions and they take action. Here's what makes yung Class S difference. They make companies profitable. Hindi lang sila nag-think tactically about individual tasks. They think strategically about how yung work nila impacts yung bottom line. Other team members look up sa kanila for guidance because they consistently deliver exceptional results. When they suggest changes, yung mga changes na yun typically nag-i-increase ng efficiency or revenue or kita. They turn problems into opportunities. Class S VAs are incredibly adaptable. When the company needs to pivot or handle a crisis, sila yung nag-figure out kung paano ito mangyari. They understand yung business from multiple angles, operations, customer service, marketing, and project management. Bakit sila binabayaran ng premium rates? Because they're irreplaceable value creators. Clients know na losing a Class S VA would cost them way more than paying them well. These VAs are often integral sa business operations. Hindi lang sila naggagawa ng task. They driving growth. Pinapalago nila yung business. Class S VAs typically earn 50,000 to 100,000 pesos per month or more because they deliver results na justifying dun sa rates na yon. Hindi sila nagko-compete with hundreds of other VAs for the same low-paying jobs. They are in a category of their own. So here's your homework. Honestly evaluate yourself. Ano yung type ng VA na nandoon kayo right now at huwag kayong mag-lie sa sarili ninyo. Look at your current behaviors and be real about where you stand. Pick one class S habit na implement this week. Maybe it's suggesting improvements instead na mag-complete ng task. Maybe it's learning a new tool na makakatulong sa inyo mag-make ng better decisions. Start small pero start today. Remember, progression isn't overnight, but consistent improvement leads to higher pay and better opportunities. Every week na nagle-level up kayo ng skills and mindset, you're moving closer sa premium rate category. Okay, don't forget to comment para manalo kayo ng 1,000 pesos sa ating GCash raffle. Have a nice day po.